What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of What Are They Cooking, the series where we showcase the craziest ideas ever conceived in Edison Format. As always, if you're a member of the audience, you got a cool replay you want to share, you can do so at the Discord link in the description. Just go to the Edison Format Replays channel and put it there. Starting off today, we have 60 card frog stuff. This is a pretty wild frog build. There's been a few of these around, with like Fishborg Blaster and Death Frog just doing crazy water combo stuff. I think they also play like, well, this deck plays like everything. It plays like Mother Grizzly. You got the Tadpole in there. But yeah, it's really cool. I've always been a fan of the style of frog deck that just goes like full in on these like meme piles. And this deck, of course, takes that to the logical conclusion of just playing 60, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense because you got some bricks you don't want to draw and stuff. Looks like we're just going for sub combo with the Mother Grizzly after our first one, I think, got orange lighted. We had 1-for-1 Mally, which unfortunately ate that Herald of Orange Light. Opponent appears to be playing, I think they're actually playing Lightsworn Chaos Fairy. We showed a deck like that recently on the segment. I've never actually tried that out. Maybe I'll do that for a video, because, I mean, it looks like fun. We're going to go ahead and Brain Con, use the DD Warrior Lady, clear the Angel. That's pretty good, but the opponent has Plague into Dark End Dragon. That's going to very efficiently answer the dupe block. Yeah, we get a couple of frogs, but, I mean, yeah, they want to clear this, and it's a pretty good way to do it. We got a Uni and a Swap. We bring back the Treeborn, add the Poly. We actually can't out this, so we're just going to try to set the Uni to bait out another Dark End Dragon activation, which will be successful in. It looks like the opponent's just hoping that Tribute Summon Christia wins them the game, which it actually very well could. Our hand doesn't really do much here. They're going to swing over our guy. We draw, and yeah, we've decided we're done. We can't deal with the Christia there. Moving on to game number 2, our hand is just abysmal, just awful, which I guess this will happen when you play Destiny Hero, Malicious, and Tadpole in a deck with the Hero Frog stuff. We're going to go Rhoda for Stratos into Ocean. Very good top deck there for us. We hit into the Raikou. The Raikou is going to go for the set monster, but unfortunately it was the Treeborn Frog. Opponent's just going to set a Sangan, and now the Warrior Lady is surely going to banish our Malicious. We special out the swap. We're going to go for another sub play here, but I think it looks like we're probably just going to eat another Herald of Orange Light. We actually bounce back, pitch the Tadpole, summon the swap, send another one, summon subs to Toad. However, there it is, Herald of Orange Light. We will not be permitted to do that. We're going to Miracle Fusion into the set monster, go Ab-Zero, hit over, the opponent floats into Dimmalk. They're going to summon out a Warrior Lady, hit into the Ab-Zero, and banish. Now we're going to set the Ocean, actually, use another Miracle Fusion here. Pretty aggressive play. The opponent's going to Sork. That's a very convenient 1-for-1 trade for them. They summon out Dimmalk, nice draw. They hit the Sky Scourge Enrise, which is like the other sorcerer, basically. They try to RFDD for game, but the trap stun is actually really huge there. Just stopping RFDD from coming down, we'd have definitely lost. We can go Ocean into Poly into Ab-Zero, so we're not like out of it. Dimmalk gets into, I don't know, like anything. They go for Enrise. So they could just drop Enrise out this. They actually set another Angel, hoping we'll swing over and give them I guess another Dimmalk to float, but they're not doing that. Instead, we have to, yeah, I don't know. This was not the best way to out this Ab-Zero, going Brionac, and then just dropping Enrise after. Now we go for Future Fusion. Future Fusion send to Mally Fishborg. Very cool. We're going to hit over the Mother Grizzly, but that's just going to go into literally anything. We go into sub, and now we're going to start going off here with subs to Toad. Go into a Death Frog, Synchro, Brionac pitch. That's going to let us just attack for game. Wild game number 2. I thought we were done. Trap stun on the RFDD, though, just gave us the space to turn it around with some Ab-Zero plays. We're opening up here with Moray of Greed, putting stuff back, drawing 3 cards, activate Future Fusion. Oh, we play Dandy in here too? Of course we do. We're playing 60. We'll just shove everything in there. Why not? We eat the Orange Light again off the substitute. How many times has this guy had the Herald of Orange Light, huh? Man, that's rough. Okay, they hit it, do our flip-flop. We're going to put their Warrior Lady back, but they can just resummon it, and they're going to do that. The Gaia comes down. We're not doing anything with it, though. Now we go subs to Toad. Or we go Salvage, get the subs to Toad. Poly into Absolute Zero. Now subs to Toad. Tribute, clear the thing, go into Swap Frog, send the Tadpole. So we can end on a lot here. We have Avarice as well to just use mid-sub combo if we want to do that. Which actually looks like we're not doing that. We're just going to go into Uni, and we're going to try to swing Typhoon. We're going to take out our guy, though. Now we're going to use the average afterwards, put everything back, and draw 2 cards. We draw into a Substitute and a Fishborg Blaster. Here comes Soul Caius. That's going to clear our dupe field pretty efficiently. We're going for this again, but we're going to eat, you guessed it, another Herald of Orange Light is going to stop our Substitute play from going off. I would be so sick of this shit at this point, actually. So they're going to smashing. They could have dropped Sork. No, wait. I think they don't have a Darkened Graveyard. But here they can drop Sork and then go crazy with RFDD, right? They just win. They can banish Christia, banish Caius, Sork, banish this, flip up RFDD, and then Christia hit over, and then... Is that enough for game? Yeah, that's like over 4,000 damage. Oh, but they don't do it. They go summon... They just didn't see the line. Dang. That's rough. That's rough for the fairy player. They didn't see it. Alright, now we go Poly for Ab-Zero, and they have to RFDD just to live here. That is not great. Okay, Sork, they can still kind of cope here. Sork into Thought Ruler, Archfiend into hit over, gain a bunch of life points, and now we're both just on 0 cards. But we draw Sangan, that's a pretty good one. Opponent draws, they draw an Angel, that's also a pretty good one. We draw E-Call, that's a really good one. Everyone's just top decking crazy here. We're going to hit over the Set Monster. That's going to go into a Dimensional Alchemist. They're going to banish again, crash with the Stratos. A clean +1 there, getting back the Warrior Lady, set the Warrior Lady. We draw Salvage. Oh no, we're going crazy now with some Substitute plays. It's going to let us get into the Des Frog. I think we have a Fishborg down there, so we can probably just go into Brionic and win the game, which it looks like that is the plan on what we're going to do. Tribute the Mali, get another Des Frog, and we are going to be attacking for 4,300. That was an absolutely wild match. Wild game number 3. The opponent actually probably could have won with Return for the Different Dimension there, I think, but they just they didn't see it. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna punish them there and doing some crazy Des Frog, Fishborg stuff. This was a really neat match, though. I think this deck is very cool. I think the opponent's deck is very cool as well. I really enjoyed this one. All right, next up we have this deck is called Powerful Poultry. All right, clever name. You're much better at naming things than me. So we're just shoving a bunch of Wing Beast decks together and trying to make it work. So, of course, Black Wings is the main one. Then we also have Harpies, and I think there's some Glad Beast stuff in here as well. It's all tied together by, like, Icarus attacks and Swallow Nests. The opponent is playing Neospatian. Pretty based deck, I gotta say. Just, you know, whoever built that deck is extremely cool. We're going to summon Trooper hit in. Tragodia steal the Trooper, though. That's going to be pretty good for the opponent. They're going to mill 3. They don't switch the Trag. They could have done some bigger damage here, but they leave the Trag in defense. Harpy's Hunting Ground going to start doing some work here, though. We try to take out the back row. They compulse our guy. They maybe should have just compulsed their own Trag. Yeah, I don't know. They send... What is this weird play they're doing? Send Plague, make Android? That is... Yeah, I don't know. Even if you send Plague there, I don't think there's any reason to stack and make Android, right? Well, now we lose our Mirror Force for free because of the Hunting Ground, and... the Harpy Lady's getting in there. And oh boy, we're about to see some stuff happen because we have the Ultimate Offering Black Whirlwind combo here. So we're just going to flip up Ultimate Offering and just, like, start going crazy. Alright, we summon Shura. Shura, search a guy. Pay 500, summon the guy we searched. And then the guy we searched searches another guy. And then we pay 500, and we summon another guy. And then we search another dude. Alright, we're going to have the Android... Go into Armor Master, pay 500 more, summon out the Blizzard. We have another Vayu, apparently. That's going to be pretty nice. What do we go into here? We go into Armed Wing. I feel like we should have just won the duel here, actually. How did we not just have Lethal? Could we have made Brionic? I don't know if we play Mistworm. A lot of Blackwing decks don't play Mistworm, so maybe we don't have the ability to go into that. They're going to Raikou us, and we're going to get in for 22. Opponent draws. Allure of Darkness, pretty good off the top. Foolish into Granmole. I mean, this is fine, but they're down so much after that Ultimate Offering Black Whirlwind. I don't think it matters what they draw. So, all right, moving on to game number 2. Game number 2, we open up. We're seeing some... Oh my god, the opponent's hand is nuts. Oh my. Okay, we draw Dust Shoot. We can kind of maybe try to cope with this. The Hunting Ground is unfortunately not live. We're just activating it anyway. I guess does it buff our guy? Oh, yeah, it buffs all Wing Beasts by 200. I didn't know it did that. Okay, neat. We go for Storm, Dust Shoot. For some reason, we were holding the Dust Shoot, but yeah, now it gets killed. We got some upstart, and they don't really draw much. They don't really draw much. They're going to... Why would you mirror here, actually? I feel like you should have conserved that mirror. Bottomless going to be used, but the Swallow's Nest going to come in and get some value. Tributing to tag into a quest. A quest is going to go into Darius, into the Geysaris, take out the other back row, so now the opponent's feeling really nice. Or we're feeling really nice. The opponent's not feeling nice until they resolve some fat convert contacts. Draw two, Armageddon. I guess they're going for Goyo here. Hit over our guy. And... why didn't they just steal that? Huh? What do you mean? You can steal Geysaris, right? They can bring this shit back with Darius. I've seen them do it. Must first be special. Yeah, the PSCT says must first. You can just Goyo steal Geysaris, right? Am I high? I don't know. I think they're wrong about that, but whatever. They try to Typhoon under Stardust. That's not going to work, and I think this game is looking pretty over. So the Wing Beast deck, the Bird deck, the Chicken deck, going to take it. Next up we have some kind of crazy Kuraz Phoenix Blade pile. I showed like one of these before. It was like an Immortal Bushi deck. This is more of like a pure turbo version, where you just use like DDR Phoenix Blade to deep draw with Kuraz and try to find some kind of win condition. So that's basically what we're doing here. We're going to summon out Card Trooper, swing over their Card Trooper. We got the dueling Card Troopers here. Tragodia going to come down. That's a nice one. They could pitch to steal the Trooper, but they don't do it because they're dumb. I don't know. Pitch Necrogard to steal Card Trooper seems like a pretty good play to make, but we're not. They're just no. They don't feel like it. We're going to Brain Control, steal the track. Synchro, Stardust. Okay. Hit into the Raikou. The Raikou's going to mill a Wolf. I think the opponent is just playing Twilight. They're not playing Norlerus stuff. The Phantom is basically just a copy JD. They swing into the Avarice, or the jar, not the pot. They swing into the Morphing Jar. So now we're going to go for Charge of the Light Brigade. We've completely, like, befuddled this game state with his Morphing Jar, giving both of us 5 new cards. Now we're going to stack for Plague, make Bryonic, and here's where I think things start getting silly with Phoenix Blade. So they're just going to add it back, and we're going to pitch it, hit the guy, add it back again, Bryonic, pitch it, hit the back row, add it back again, pitch it for DDR, just use it with Kuraz. So basically the DDRs are all now just like Pot of Greeds because we banished to add back the Phoenix Blade and then just pitch with the DDR, and then we draw 2 cards, and then we wrote it for Gardna so that we could get that to our grave, activate Magical Stone, get back DDR, add back the Phoenix Blade for like the 15th time, DDR again, draw 2 more cards, and yeah, we were drawn to a Solar Recharge. Now we set RFDD, and if we get to next turn, we return and summon 10,000 billion things and just win the game, right? I think that is indeed what is happening here. So we flip up Return from the Different Dimension. We're going to summon back a bunch of stuff. Summon back, once we figure out our life points, Stardust, Plague, Mali, Necrogardna, and Stratos, and the opponent's just like, alright, you win. Alright, I mean, fair enough. Game number 2. The Twilight player opens up pretty... They're on Upstart, actually. I swear some people have been talking about playing, like, Upstart in like Christiasworn or Lightsworn stuff, just so you see your Solar Recharge more consistently, I guess. Speaking of Solar Recharge, we're going to resolve our own, and then just pass. Hopefully this Gores can do something. Looks like the opponent is going to hit into it, so we definitely got to drop the Gores because we don't have a lot else going on. We need to get one of these Kurazes live. We draw into a Solar Recharge. We're going to set one of our redundant Vortexes, just use it to draw 2 cards. And now we're going to use Phoenix Blade. Get back the Phoenix Blade. Activate DDR. Get back Kuraz. Draw 2 more cards. And we find card D. Do we dare? Do we slam it? Are we slamming it? Yes, we are. We set our Return from the Different Dimension. We set our Solar Recharge, and we are drawing 5 new cards. And now we get going here with some more DDR plays. Banish Phoenix Blade, get it back again. Activate DDR, add back Kuraz, draw 2 cards. And we're going to banish Phoenix Blade once more. I think we have to stop now. I think we're just out of stuff, but yeah, we swing over the Card Trooper, opponent gets a draw, and we set pass. They're going to be going for some charge, recharge, shenanigans. Was that Rainbow Life I just saw them mill? Bro, you are not playing Rainbow Life. Threatening Roar exists, dude. What? Huh? Alright. The Storm is pretty good. We're going to chain Return from the Different Dimension. And, oh no. Oh no, we don't know. This doesn't work. Why would we do this? Why would we do this? So, I mean, game state ruined, right? But, I'll just, long story short, Karez misses timing if you chain link 2, return for the different dimension to summon it, because it is an optional when effect on summon. I guess we're probably winning. We did just draw like 4 cards, so I don't know what would have happened if we didn't draw these 4 cards, how it would have played out. But it looks like we're just going to be throwing cards at them until we win the duel. Activate card. Yeah, the opponent actually just dies to card D. We deck them out with card D. Could we have done that anyway? Probably. But yeah, unfortunately we've sort of cheated there. But it's no big deal. Your deck was super cool and stuff. Just try to be careful about that in the future. Final replay we have is a high rated match. Gotta spice things up. Throw one of these in every now and then. So we got Lightsworn versus Diva Hero. Let's see what happens. Looks like the opponent's playing more of a standard Lightsworn build with like Wolf and Cold Wave and stuff. Main deck Decree as well. We're gonna go Prodigy, Mali. Pretty good. Hit into the Raikou. Clear that. Get a draw on our end phase. Actually, our hand is looking broken, man. We're just gonna go Mali, Diva, Miracle Fusion. We have Brain Con too. We could straight up OTK them, actually, like, if there's no Necrogardener or anything milled. Let's see if we go fully in here. We're going to summon Deep Sea Diva. Deep Sea Diva, get into the second Deep Sea Diva. Synchro 8, activate Miracle Fusion, activate Brain Control, steal their guy, Synchro for Goyo, and yeah, that's just straight up like 90-100 damage or something. Or say, well, excuse me. That's actually not enough. Oh, that's only 78. Was there not a way to get lethal here? Was there really no way? Huh, maybe. Drawing the Gilman, I guess, just kind of messed us up. I don't know how I did the math so wrong there, but what did I say, 91? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it's only 78. Opponent lives on 200. They can summon JD, but the JD doesn't actually do anything except deck them out because they're on 200 life points. Yeah, I guess this is going to be the slow and painful one for the opponent. They summon Garoth and Gardna. I think we're just going to be able to keep ourselves alive long enough for the opponent to deck out. Oh, they mill a wolf. All right, I don't know, maybe. We send Plague. What do we do here? No, the opponent concedes because they're just dead to Goyo or to Brio or whatever, hitting over one of their guys. Okay. Okay. They go charge. Decent opening. We swing in with Sangent. Once again, our hand is kind of stacked. It's not as crazy as the last one. No Miracle Fusion, Brain Control, I guess. But, you know, we got Torrential. We got Stratos. We got Deep Sea Diva. They're going to take our Stratos. We'll just get it back off Rhoda because we're really smart and we're funny. We hit direct, and now we have Return for the Different Dimension, which is not super live. In fact, I generally would side this out against Lightsworn because, I mean, you just can't, like, it just doesn't survive a turn against them, right? They have all these Celestial, Lila, whatever, pop your back row things. So we're going to go into Catastor. That's pretty good against Lightsworn. We also have Transmigration. We're going to use it in the standby to put things back. I guess this keeps them off JD potentially for another turn. Reincarn is going to mess that up, though. I think that puts them back on a 4th Lightsworn, and they're going to bring out the JD, kill our Catastor, attack directly, set Decree. But we can just, like, mess them up here, right? We're going to drop Sidra. We can just Black Rose, wipe their whole field. And, I mean, we're still on nothing, and they have it honest. So we gotta draw something. We draw into a bottomless. That's not great. That's not great. We're gonna poke with Prodigy. Okay, they poke with Necrogardener. What do we find here off the top? Soul Release. I mean, we do just die if. Oh wait, we could Soul Release our whole graveyard. Activate Return. Oh, that's crazy. I think we just win, right? Yeah, but the opponent, they're done. They're done. All right. Yeah, obviously we just win from here. That's crazy. That's wild. Awesome play. Okay, that's the last replay we got. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.